In 1984, Hasbro released the third series of toys in their insanely popular G.I. Joe toy line. G.I. Joe really hit its stride at this time, introducing some of the most iconic villains into toy form, like the Cobra Ninja, Storm Shadow, the Cobra Saboteur, Firefly, and the Cobra Intelligence Officer, the Baroness. And today, we'll be taking a look at the Baroness, here on KREED'S Collection. Hey, welcome back to another episode of KREED'S Collection. Today we're checking out the Baroness from the 1984 toy line G.I. Joe by Hasbro. The spoiled offspring of wealthy European aristocrats, the Baroness graduated from student radicalism to full international terrorist. After joining Cobra, she developed a romantic relationship with Destro, and it's rumored that she alone knows his secret identity. The Baroness is a qualified expert in multiple firearms, as well as a fixed-wing aircraft pilot and a HISS tank operator. She suffered severe burns during a Cobra night operation and consequently has had extensive plastic surgery to recover. And now that we know a little bit more about the Baroness, let's take a closer look. So right off the bat, the first thing I notice about the Baroness is that she is fully clothed. And while it is very stylized, it still looks very practical, like an actual tactical military suit that she could use in a military operation. She's one of the only G.I. Joe figures with actual hair, and it's hard molded. And then here in the front, you can see her flak vest, and the Cobra symbol has held up fantastically. And she is a Cobra fanatic, also having Cobra symbols on both of her wrists, as you can see right here, and on her backpack, which we'll get to in a little bit. As we get down towards her legs, you can see that she has a pistol molded into her right thigh, as well as wearing really awesome thigh-high boots that to me look like they provide an extra layer of armor. The simple fact is that this very protective tactical full body covering suit was not the norm for female characters at this time. And it makes me wonder what the Baroness thinks of 1970s and 80s female action figures. What a slut. Another slut. Hey, Baroness. Oh, hello, Wonder Woman. Super slut. Alright, now we're going to check out Baroness's articulation. She has a 90-degree bend at the knee and a ball joint hip, which allows for good flexibility. Rubber band waist, shoulder can swivel up as well as out and at the forearm. The head should be able to turn left and right, but the hair kind of gets in the way, but it still can a little bit. So there you go, left and right, and that's it. That covers all of Baroness's articulation. The copyright information is located on the bottom of the figure, 1983 Hasbro, made in Hong Kong. Alright, now we're going to check out Baroness's accessories, starting with her backpack, and like I promised, it has a giant Cobra symbol right on it. And even though it looks kind of ridiculous and over the top, it seems to match her outfit quite well in my opinion. Like all G.I. Joe backpacks, it actually pegs into the character's back via this peg, and it's pretty easy to do, just like that. The Baroness's second accessory is this super sick sniper rifle. I absolutely love this weapon, and even though she's technically supposed to be an intelligence officer, everything about her outfit and her weapon to me says assassin. Not to mention the fact that on the cartoon she was a master of disguise and could infiltrate almost any military base. The gun fits in Baroness's hand just fine, but I'm always afraid to put weapons in the hands of these early Joes. You never know when a thumb might snap off. Here's a quick look at the Baroness's file card. If you'd like to read it, go ahead and pause now. And now for our He-Man size comparison. While the Baroness doesn't look very formidable compared to He-Man, I guarantee you she'd consider him a buffoon as she snuck by him in one of her disguises on her way to steal all of the secrets from Castle Grayskull. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my toy retrospective for the Baroness from the 1984 toy line G.I. Joe by Hasbro. The Baroness is a great character because even though she's evil, she showed that a woman could be strong, intelligent, and deadly, and didn't need to be half naked to do it. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up. And if you have any thoughts, please leave a comment. I love reading and responding to them. And while you're at it, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it, and it would help my channel grow. I do a retrospective on a toy from my vintage collection every Wednesday. So hope to see you next week and every week after, here on Creed's Collection.